I thought I'd show you guys my coach build. So where I started was in Motivator, and that was my initial thought, was to get all of running backs, wide receivers, offensive line, get them to tier 3 so that they would get the off-season training boost. I didn't put it on QB because we only have like one QB at a time really that I care about. So I figured that'd be a good way to save a few coaching points to spend somewhere else. And I really haven't missed it on the QB that much. QB is like one of the least important players in my offense. So the next thing that I bought when I first got started was Tactician, and I put all 4 on the O-line. O-line's huge for my offense. I wanted to make sure I score every series. That's my goal. And then my goal when I originally started was to get Architect. But as I played, as I went on, I decided Architect wasn't really the build that I wanted to do. And as I got Program Builder opened up, obviously start off with getting SMART goals with the 25%. Got to start there. That's critical. So then I went to the Relationship Builder, filled that out max, because I think that's the number one thing you should do. Strong Roots, max that out. North Texas, huge for Boise State. Definitely got to max that out. And then one of the big things for me is the portal preview. I use that. I am always checking to see who I'm going to recruit in the portal, and it really benefits me. I'll probably show you guys a lot of that in the future. Then I won 2 natties, so I went into CEO. You got to have lasting impression. It changes everything in recruiting for you. I wanted to have senior superlatives because when they get to senior year, I want one more piece open, so that means I can make them faster, I can make them just a little bit better. And then for my current coach build with my D coordinator, having 8 visits be open is huge. I think visits are underrated, and now that they fixed them in the off season, they're really huge. So once I got reevaluated on what I needed to do, I needed to change to recruiter. So I put in the points here. For me, recruiting O-line, linebackers and DBs is huge, but recruiter's not absolutely critical to me because my offensive coordinator is an elite recruiter and he has basically everything filled out. So I don't really have to worry a ton about it. So I don't. My big thing was talent developer. That's what I wish I would have spent more time on, but now I'm spending a lot of time on. The big deal is, as I have players that will get drafted, I want to get points in the offseason for them. That's better than the motivator tab. And then also getting the extra freshman and sophomore development. I redshirt almost every single freshman I bring in, so they get tons of development from that, as well as when the players get drafted. So I focus mostly on the transfer portal, and that's what helps me be as good as I am. And when you focus on the transfer portal, you can bring in players that are going to get drafted, and then they give points to your freshmen that you bring in. So it's kind of my new strategy. I wish I would have done it from jump.